Hi there, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Bottom Line. I'm your host, Ryan McCombs, and I'd like to remind all of you to hit the like button on this video, hit subscribe, and make sure to follow me on X at RAMccombs326 so that I can keep you updated on the issues that matter most. That's RAMccombs326. Also, make sure to subscribe to my Substack, which you can find at McCombs.substack.com. With that, I'm going to get straight into our topic for tonight, which is this disastrous deal that the United States has signed on to with Iran. I find it important now more than ever, in light of this horrible memorandum of understanding, to take aim at those within the Trump administration who have brought us to this devastating point within our nation's history. I have always believed, and am now even more convinced, that one of the worst decisions made by President Trump throughout the course of his political career was the selection of JD Vance for the vice presidency. Vance is a rabid anti-Semite who seeks to alienate our most cherished ally, Israel. He is a populist whose economic policy objectives reek of progressivism and socialism. He is a fraud and a lunatic who, for whatever reason, thought it necessary to get the women of The View and Grandma Groyper in on his pathetic book tour that he is doing right now. Instead of standing at the side of our president at a time when the security of the entire free world demands it, he's busy chatting it up with Joyless Behar and discussing America's so-called responsiveness to Arab and Islamic sensitivities with Grandma Groyper. It's disgusting. Vance has always been a clown, and now he's completely pulling back the curtain on his sick and twisted circus. If you needed any more evidence that JD Vance is morally and intellectually unfit for the presidency, he has handed it to you on a silver platter with this abominable book tour. Vance condemns so-called progressive atheism, yet advocates for protectionist economic policies that are indistinguishable from those supported by Democrat socialists. He condemns our most cherished ally, Israel, for repelling the unprovoked aggression of Iran and its proxies, but praises Islamists who want both Israel and America's destruction. He calls them rational. He says that they are great to work with, and yet condemns our most cherished ally, Israel. That is why J.D. Vance cannot, under any circumstances, be our presidential nominee in 2028. Instead, we as Republicans must nominate and elect Marco Rubio, a principled conservative who will unapologetically defend the values and principles and alliances that have made the United States the most righteous, prosperous nation on the face of God's green earth. We must reject Vance, embrace Marco Rubio, and hold the line for the traditional moral values that have always defined the conservative movement. And that is the bottom line. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I salute you.